TV Africa. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you so much for all that you do for us here at Gusto TV Africa. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, and every quarter of contribution to see to the growth of the community. We say a very big thank you. Gracias. And without further ado, without wasting much of our time, let's just get straight into the news for the morning, guys. I hope you're having a very beautiful morning. It's quite cold in Lagos today, but you guys let me know where it is you're watching us from and how the weather is like, and let me know what song you're currently jamming to in this weather, whether you are alone or you are alone. All right, guys, so moving into the news first, we have Davido. A little backstory, you guys know that, it's been months since Davido has had access to Imade, and finally meet his lovely daughter. I mean, like he's always saying, his lovely daughter, and then took to his Instagram story and X account to post, "This is the best day of my life," like literally in caps, like literally screaming, like, "Best day of my life." Davido has finally, been reunited with his daughter this time around, and man is actually very happy, like really, really grateful for the opportunity. Man is so excited. You can see from the pictures on your screen and how they're so happy, guys. I mean, this is actually a very good one for Davido. This is an amazing one for Imade as well. Let's just hope, maybe, just maybe, Davido and his baby mama, Imade's mom, and now probably on good terms. We do not know, but what we do know is that what Davido has finally, once again, for another first time, met his daughter, and it's quite, a lovely father and daughter moment, alongside his uncle and his dad, which is the grandpa as well. And now, definitely moving on to the street of X to read what some of you have been saying about this particular reunion. So we have Muyiwa saying, "You are a very good and responsible father. That's why everyone loves you." Really? That's great. That's nice. That's cute. Cutesy. But you guys let me know in the chat box if you agree with Muyiwa. And then we have Kilobyte Graphics saying, "Why no be Davido born me self or more?" At this point, we like say everybody just want to make it be Davido we born them, because there's just enough love to go around. And then we have Big Faye saying, "Responsible father. I can't say the same for the other guy though." Which other guy are you talking about, Big Faye? We would like to know that. And then talking about Strongman 50 saying, "All this just for the mid album. Wow. Man can do anything for this floppy disk. This period, expect anything from this desperado." Strongman is actually, having a very strong take on this particular issue, because it's like, what do you mean all of this is for, the mid album? I mean, do you guys think, what should you even be saying? Do you guys think that, this is a PR move? I mean, it's not news that Davido has not been able to meet with his daughter for the longest time. Imade has met with his daughter and is actually quite happy about it. But then, fans, people must always react. So, Strongman, your opinion is your opinion. I do not hold you against it. You guys let me know your opinion about it in the chat box. What you think about what Strongman has just said. And then we have I Am Igbotic saying, "Sophia suppose no say na your daughter they do and not really Davido." Do you guys agree with that? Don't deny this child the privilege of making beautiful memories with her dad. She can hurt her later in life. If you guys agree with this notion, let me know your thoughts about it in the chat box, guys. And moving on, we have Wizkid, biggest bird. You guys have always been coming for me that when it's time to talk about Wizkid, we don't put so much enthusiasm, unlike when we're talking about Davido. So this is it again. Wizkid is here, guys. It's in the news definitely, and for two beautiful reasons. So if you guys remember, about a couple of weeks ago, we reported that Wizkid has now announced that, I have a documentary coming out soon, The Long Live Lagos, and it will be premiering at the Tribeca Film Festival then in June, and now we have a date. We'll be premiering on June 6th, guys. This is one documentary I am very sure that a lot of FCs are waiting for, because even those that are not fans are currently waiting. They want to see what it will entail. But like he has said, Long Live Lagos is a documentary that contains, his growth, from Lagos, from, starting from scratch to stardom. I mean, everything like that. I'm very sure it will be an interesting watch, actually. And then Wizkid has now sold over 1.5 million career album units in the US, guys. I mean, Man, if you guys watched our reaction yesterday, you guys will know where I was asking me that, you know what, do you think Wizkid has actually built his influence so much that if you just cough like this, then you just cough, something will move? Like, but you guys let me know your thoughts about it as well in the chat box. I mean, all these things, you know, that's currently happening for Wizkid. Definitely, we've had fans say, oh, Mr. Man, you know what, you're not putting so much work into your craft, you're not promoting, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. But then Wizkid does not stop counting the certifications, the streams, the numbers, the chart topping. And now it's like, as Wizkid really builds this influence to a point where he doesn't even have to do too much. You guys let me know your thoughts in the chat box. And talking about thoughts, let's read what some of you have had to say. On the street of X, we have Olumide saying, best-selling Afrobeat artist. You guys agree with that? And then we have Tario saying the most for African act. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And then we have Feji saying, it can't be like saying that only big wigs be the only artists where they Africa. Abba, relax now. Relax. I mean, man has usually been doing so great for himself. Definitely, we've also had other Afrobeat artists doing well for themselves. And talking about other Afrobeat artists that have been doing so great for themselves, we have Odumodu Blvck, you guys. I remember when, you know, I just started pronouncing Odumodu's Blvck name. I was always saying Odumodu, 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 Odumodu. And now we have Odumodu Blvck. The machine is coming. The man who actually dropped a machine to announce the coming of another machine. Now we have Odumodu's. The machine is coming, crossing over 100 million streams on Spotify, guys. And it's becoming his second project to hit the mark on the platform after Ezioku. Odumodu Blvck is really that man that he thinks he is. I mean, talking about an artist that goes really hard on promotion, that goes really hard in staying in our faces and ensuring that every day, every minute, every second, you remember and know that there is a man, there is an artist that is bearing Odumodu Blvck, and his name will not, you know, leave your mouth or your mind or your ears. You have to keep him in mind. Like, imagine dropping a machine to announce the coming of another machine. Now, the machine that came before the machine that is coming has now crossed over 100 million streams on Spotify, guys. I mean, talking about an artist that might just really stay longer than we expect in the Afrobeat scene, in the industry. It has to be Odumodu Blvck. But if, you know, contrary is your own opinion, if your own opinion is contrary to mine, let me know what you think about in the chat box below. And then moving on to what you guys have actually had to say, some of your opinion. We have Unwachuku saying, which label won't show their power now? Like, oh yeah, which label wants to come and be claiming Odumodu Blvck? Which one? And then we have Tipsy saying, doubters to believers. Definitely, Odumodu has always said that, you know what? Oh, you're doubting me, you're going to turn believers really, really soon, guys. Moving on to you guys. This one is actually, make a balance we're talking. Because it's looking like we are beginning to have battle of the tours. Not even, you know, the artists anymore. Battle of tours. Because in less than 2 weeks, guys, we've had several tours announcements. We've had from Famous Pluto, we've had from Kumi, guys, and now again, we're having from Ayomaff. So Ayomaff has announced that, you know what, I'm about to start my Canada tour, and it's going to kickstart in August. We have Toronto, Winnipeg, Edmonton, Ottawa, and Calgary, guys. I mean, you guys, it won't show you vibe self, don't announce, say, oh yeah, I won't do tour. Fireboy itself announced that it's going to, you know, have a show in, you know, a concert, and it's like, what is going on at this point? Like, it's becoming battle of tours, or like, is that the new trend? Is it tour that, you know, that are currently doing? And now looking at what some of you have actually been saying about this one, because I wouldn't want to say it's becoming a pandemic. I'll just say it's becoming a trend, actually. Like, a lot of you have actually been talking, and a lot of our artists have actually been going on tour. Oh my father, I go talk finish, who go come remain for you? Like, who will remain in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria? Who will remain in Nigeria if all of you just leave and go for tour? Now, reading what some of you have actually had to say. On the streets of X, we have I know send your papa. See, some of you, your usernames are always like really funny. I know send your papa saying, waiting they sup with all this upcoming. No lie, we self no cause. Really, waiting they sup. Like, what's supping? We have Kumi announcing that over they go UK tour. We have Famous Pluto saying, me self won't do Europe tour. Like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Now we have Ayomaff announcing, it's Canada, top prince of the streets. This one, hot gone. And then we have Updates Media saying, I like his confidence. He will steal Wizkid soon. I'm gonna pretend like I don't understand the context of your sentence using Wizkid. So I'm just gonna pretend and what move on. Now we have Victor saying, waiting this one don't sing. Waiting this one don't sing. Where they talk for Canada. People should just leave Ayomaff alone, because the last time you guys dragged famous Pluto, he actually replied you guys. People should better leave Ayomaff and let him do his thing. Then we have Philip Ade saying, waiting. Now foreign top industry competition like this, like that's so we see more. It can't be like say now really foreign top industry competition. Like I said earlier, guys, battle of the tours. I mean, who go tour first, who go second, who go third now. It's just the battle of the tours now. I'm just saying is all of them leave finish. Would you want to leave the home for? What are you leaving, the country for? People should not, all of you should not go finish. Now, waiting one they chop for you. Like, what songs are we going to be eating? Except these guys actually promised to drop, dope songs before then. So as then they talk for there, we said, they, enjoy their beats for you. And that's what we're going to be having on the news this morning, guys. Thank you so much for all that you do for us. Yeah, Augusto TV Africa. We really appreciate you. And that will see you on the next one. Bye.